So, like the goddamn idiot I am, I just got off an argument on X. And now I seek for some rare insults. So time to search up some from the experts. Dating a K-pop stan is fun until she dumps you for some guy named Jungle Book. She just needs a little bare necessities. I know this is cliche at this point, but Dubai was just awful for too many reasons to list. You know that massive cockhead who wins the lottery and immediately buys a frozen champagne sculpture of his own scrotum and 2 Filipino slave boys to carry it around? If that person were a city, it'd be Dubai. Oh, looks like 4 people got arrested. Charged after jumping victim during fight. They look like one of the monster students from Real Monsters. Oh boy, a slut. Jealous of myself when I look at the camera. Her lips look like swollen labia. Wait, can I even show that? Ooh, I swiped the wrong way. Sorry. Then just unmatch with me? Honey, you're not attractive enough to be that much of a cunt. Sorry. Bitch, I am! Your face looked like it was hit with a shovel! How many times did your mom drop you? I can visually see 7. Took me 3 looks at your profile to figure out which one was your dog, you mutt! Whatever helps you sleep at night. So not only are you ugly as sin and a cunt, you're illiterate and dumb as fuck as well? I'm really not surprised, to be honest. Get your greasy ass fucking butter face out of here, you garden gnome looking homunculus. It was the catastrophic acoustic vibration of Stockton Rush's nasally voice and the fact that he never shuts up or took a breath ultimately that caused the implosion. Yeah, you're awesome. Keep going and growing and following the passion of engineering and weather. Why does he look like a popular MMOs became a Jehovah's Witness? Imagine having a flat chest and still buying a bra too small so that your tits push out the top. Imagine looking like you still kiss your mom on the lips. Zendaya stuns in new photos. So, if she farts, does it just fog up? For those wondering, I pay over $11 billion in taxes this year. That's 4.5% of your net worth, Elon. You paid 3.27% between 2014 and 2018, and no federal taxes at all in 2018. You made $36 billion in one day in 2021. Most US people pay 10 to 37% in federal taxes and up to 13.3% in state taxes. Stop vying for sympathy from people who pay and pay your fair share. Elon! This jacket is so cool, I'm so sorry to report. Sure, on 24-year-old lesbian with a food truck. I'm a climate denier. I won't take the Pfizer shot. I am an anti-feminist. I expose Agenda 2030. I support the farmers. I will report the truth. Who's with me? More red flags in communist Russia. My friend just told me I look like I watch Beastars. The hell's that supposed to mean? I'm 25 and I've never celebrated Valentine's Day in my life. Is that sad? I'll be your Valentine. I'm a man, so you know. Anyway, be mine. I just feel like if I was gay, I could do better than you. Jesus fuck, you look like a dollar store Chevy Chase. Looks like someone scrapped DNA off a frat house shower floor, mixed in some stem cells from Tucker Carlson's cord blood, and grafted it onto a human-sized dildo. Shit, I've been outdone. Conservative activist Charlie Kirk helps oust Ronna McDaniel at the RNC. Now the knives are out for him. He has extra parts on the front of his head that somehow are not face. Lol, stop picking on us old dudes. I bet he could bust some better disco moves than you. Your rusty joints would snap off just by flexing the toenail muscle. God. If you don't have any friends, you're not an introvert, you're a problem. If you think being an extrovert gives you the right to bash introverts for not having friends, you're not an extrovert, you're an astrovert. Elon is doing more for our country than most realize. Thank you, Mr. Musk, a legend. Kev, you got a face only worth farting on. Is this what military porn looks like? POV, you're the barracks bunny and now you're the barracks nugget. Straight out of the barracks, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. Okay, so this is from r/roast my car. Let's see how well they did. What an early, soulless, bland, ultimately forgettable wet wipe of a car. If Triscuit was a car, it would be better than this burnt toast of an unoriginal, unimaginative compilation of the most common, unremarkable automotive design features. The car version of an unsalted stale French fry. Jesus Christ.
The circle around it. As if you can't fucking see them.
That baby head built like an '06 PT Cruiser. Man, I've left man blankety blank, and it's not as gay as using this launcher. Zach Anderson here looks like the kind of guy who would carry 5 folding chairs under each arm to impress the ladies at every Christian function. Sleeping in jeans is comfortable. I've seen people say that wearing jeans to sleep it's weird and uncomfortable, but I like it. I honestly think it's better than wearing actual pajamas to bed. I wear jeans to sleep almost every night and it's great. This is one of the most heinous opinions I've ever seen. Take my vote and have fun sleeping in jeans, you denim-laden masochist. Chef Ben Kelly, you know real cooks don't use a microwave, right? Hey, Daniel, real cooks know that every tool can be useful, even you, lol. My boy tried to cook, and the chef was like, fuck out of here! Jesus, dude must have had 2 innies to feel that much need to compensate. Boy, I think you're a little bit on the line. What the fuck? Son, I said stand up straight! I am, sir. Well, son, I'm willing to bend your neck is the only thing about you that bends to the right. Here's someone's shoes from r/Nike. Bro, you look like your credit score is below 500. Nah, cause bro will look at those, you'll come in 30 seconds porn ads, and we'll exclaim, wow, 30 seconds, an upgrade. I actually started Drinking Guard, and this feels bizarre in a way that no other video game is. It feels like something you would get a monkey addicted to make it easier to euthanize. It's like a game that you would see a teenager on Law & Order Special Victims Unit play while holding the controller upside down as a way of foreshadowing that he's sick in the head. Fuck! Where's your fucking punctuation? Oh, Germa. He's hot and mysterious in a white bread kind of way. This man is built like the physical manifestation of high blood pressure.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
2021 Polestar 1 in matte blue. Originally a concept car, I figured the car was weird enough for RCR plug-in hybrid 2.0 twin charge i4 with multiple motors making 620 horsepower and 50 miles on electric. Couldn't get into electric cars fully yet, but this has been an amazing car. There were 2 types of Volvo owners. You're the 3rd. Why are you in a fursuit? No, my luck, the gay guy and the pretty woman would hook up and tell me to go sleep elsewhere. You're so ugly, homosexuals turn straight when they see you.
For context, as this was discovered in editing, this is Missouri State Senator Sandy Crawford, a Republican, who opposes abortion for exceptions on rape and incest. She reasons, in quote, God is perfect. God does not make mistakes, and for some reason he allows that to happen. I'm not gonna be able to support this amendment. End quote.
Oh, lady. God may not make mistakes, but he clearly made you when he was running low on materials and had a lunch break in 2 fucking minutes. The true irony is that this shit is going to be so bad, no one would ever bother pirating it, and they will still blame piracy for failing. As if this anal sewage of a game hasn't changed like 13 development studios or something.
That's a spicy meatball!
Bill Evans struggled with a drug addiction throughout his life. This personal battle has a significant impact on his career, but he continued to create incredible music despite the challenges he faced. The drugs were necessary to combat the incredible pain caused by having the posture of a prawn. His music is so good because homie was literally physically listening to his heart while making and playing them. They cost so much, well, we could both get 3 wheels. This looks like a bike meant for meth dealers. Hey, I ride that kind of bike! Ah, shit, that means I gotta be dealing meth. I'll be right back. You will never be the same after watching this video. Clickbait OnlyFans porn. I can guarantee the actual video is most likely the most basic vanilla session you will ever witness and lacks any sort of viable content. Probably so boring it's more appropriate to label it fornication than porn. Use the internet for better things, fellas. Oh look, a couple. Man looks like a Chernobyl victim's incestuous child. Starts to feel uncomfortable at the gym with older men oogling me. Yeah, ain't no one oogling your off-brand Jonah Hill. This mofo looks like the criminal and the victim at the same fucking time. Why does he look like a dollar store Zach Ward? The guy on the left is 21. MMA promoter regrets decision to allow a huge mismatch to go ahead. The first time I read this headline, I thought, damn, the Make-A-Wish people ain't fucking around. Jay-Z looks like a black grandma sick of raising her daughter's kids. Hey, it looks more like Whoopi Goldberg than Whoopi Goldberg looks of herself. White girls get dreamcatcher tattoos and wonder why their lives are going to shit. Like, I don't know, Sarah, maybe ask that thing inked on your body that attracts bad shit. You want seasoned chicken wing. That ain't too much communism. You look like a right-wing meme. Why does Ice Spice have the perfect birthday? Microsoft Windows date of birth. Bro, why does guy build like a Bitmoji? Pay or fight, the choice is up to you. Whether you decide, do the opposite, as decision making is apparently not your strength. That's gonna wind up with him fighting though. Where's the head movement? Are we quoting things your boyfriend said to you in bed? R/reading comprehension should be fucking mandatory. Between the sub and 98% of clever comebacks not having any, I'm convinced these Walmart parking lot dildos didn't make it past the first grade. I love Timmy! He kinda looked like Megamind not trying to be mean. Leave Timmy alone! He's doing his best and that's all that matters. I've got a dick and a knife and one of them is going inside you. I prefer the knife because that way I actually feel it. Why is his head so long? Did he use him for one of those hydraulic press videos and gave up halfway through? How does this only affect water? Because water isn't as dense as you are. Because solids can't flow. It affects land too, but the rising of Earth's crust is just not nearly as large as that of water. Oh, King Grumps animated. About that whole Prilosec skit.
If you got heartburn, I'll tell you what, you need to get Prilosec. Get her done.
That's shockingly like what it's like.
I love how Aaron's always drawn as this angry ball of chins, and Danny's always drawn like a Jewish string cheese. Well, let's be fair. He is that skinny. When you take Nickelback, Ed Hardy, Target and Creed, mixed in a blender with a dash of Christian megachurch and overextended credit, voila, you get this self-employed mess. He is my world. Sister, this is your sixth world. Are you building a solar system of X's? From r/music production. Is it okay to buy 2 left studio monitors? I'm currently considering buying this pair of studio monitors, but the picture seems to show 2 of the same monitor, as in 2 left monitors or right ones. I'm not sure if monitors are often made like this, so that's why I'm here to double check. This picture is from tommen.de, just in case you wanted to go see for yourself. This is why your parents change the subject when people ask about you. I'm baffled by the dullness of mind required to make a statement like this. I wish I would see the statement. Context, please. Twitch streamer said the N-word and used the defense that she's part black, so it's okay. I am part black. Yeah, right. A C major on a piano has more black than you. GB News, the British equivalent to Fox News. The king will not be one for chemotherapy. He has always argued against it. He's a great believer in natural herbs, potions, and things like that. He believes in potions? Does he cut the grass with a sword looking for gems? I didn't think it was possible for someone's brain to decompose completely naturally while they're alive. But here you are, proving me wrong. This man looks like if a Disney prince grew up in a bad neighborhood. She left him because he kept raiding her makeup drawer. Well, that's the 80s for you. As one singer would say, it was acceptable. That boy is slower than a Sunday afternoon. And dumber than a box of rocks, I thought. He could throw himself on the ground and miss. President Putin confirms it was the CIA that overthrew the Ukrainian government in 2014, which happened under President Obama. Isn't this a war crime? Tucker always had that look on his face like someone ran over his dog. The world is constantly scary and confusing to him. My boyfriend got his side bitch pregnant, but we both love each other. Should I stay? Yeah, they'll need a clown for the kid's birthday party. Probably late, but Yondev's deleted response was more undeveloped than his victim. Jesus! This is the most British picture I've ever seen. There's not one lip in this whole fucking photo. Where are they? Bro, I never seen a real life Avatar in my life. If she was blue, it'd probably be all over. This dude, is he hiding acorns in there? What's happening? Bro looks like if a wizard turned a chicken nuck into a man. I'm sorry, did these two get electrocuted together? 200 words? Just drop out, bro. You're not gonna be the one to break the generational curse. Damn, you brought the ancestors into this shit. Never forget that Suicide Squad, yes, the trashy first one, was an Academy Award winning film. I'll never understand how Suicide Squad got an award. I'm not even talking about that movie sucking. Star Trek had better makeup. Well, they won the award because of Killer Croc. That was all makeup. Well, that was terrible makeup. Homie looked like 50 Cent with psoriasis. No PS5 today because the gaming PC I built left it in the dust. Y'all be like vegans of gaming. You just won't shut the fuck up about your preference despite no one caring. Thanos with human skin looks like an offensive line coach. Didn't Biden hire like 10,000 new IRS agents this year who are now allowed to audit you armed? Classic Stalinist move. Nobody's coming to your meth trailer to audit your 250 and Elon Cumcoin gains. You can relax. Describing someone from a TV show. Oh no. I think you mean stocky or something. That pasty pile of rancid vanilla pudding is the furthest thing from swarthy. Borough Council, you sound vaccinated. This is rare, but it's not that impactful, I'm afraid. The difference is that I'm not out here pretending Twitter is praxis. Twitter posting is part of your business, is not part of mine. I redistribute corporate wealth directly to working families using the courts. You rant while playing video games and building your brand. I'm on Twitter to blow off steam. You're part of the whole dog and pony show. So you're trying to recruit people into class action lawsuits against Viagra spinoffs. Okay, Chief. I don't want to bore you with the family tragedies and corporate cruelty I'm enlisted to deal with on a daily basis. But suffice to say, I am not recruiting for class actions for dick pills. I would try to conjure up an insulting stereotype for your profession, but you are one. So what's the formula of area of circle? You've been asking a lot of questions. Don't you attend classes? Bruh, ChatGPT just schooled your ass. That only like is of your own. Just like your mom wanted only one child, yet here you are because she didn't want to terminate your twin in the process. God, the least sensitive YouTube commenter. I just realized that Taylor Swift took her gloves off after announcing the Tortured Poets Department. What does this mean? Y'all need to get a job. God, that Taylor Swift conspiracy was just fucking nuts. This coin is a scam. They won't let you withdraw your funds, just like your genetics for growing facial hair. Woman accused of stealing more than $800 while pretending to be a police officer in Westlake Hills. Shame they couldn't charge her for stealing her own eyebrows. Christ. None of them would have been worse than Rishi Sunak. Oh, Great Britain's Prime Minister. That's for sure. Well, that's a very low bar, and you can still walk under it with a hat on. Guys, Ed Sheeran got hot! He looks like a grilled cheese that fell into the dirt. Ew. Something tells me none of the above men are worried about passing their genes on through this one's infernal swamp of a uterus. Whenever I see Elizabeth with her sisters, it just looks like a proud mother protecting her lost and terrified kiddos. Man, the twins look like they've been drinking rubbing alcohol for the past 20 years. Unexpected negative review to Hey Soul Sister. The Village Voice derided this song, quipping, Hey Soul Sister is an orgy where bad ideas trade STDs, and the most syphilitic brain fart stumbled in drunk from a Smash Mouth show. From Smash Mouth, Train picked up the earworm that burrowed into society's asshole, laid 4.7 million iTunes eggs, and gave birth to a gray cloud of banality that covers the earth. Similarly, Mother Jones stated, there is less soul in the entirety of Train than in the palest single member of Collective Soul. Hey Soul Sister is soul for people who refer to peanut butter and jelly as soul food. Makes the California Raisins look like the second coming of Sly and the Family Stone, so white Sarah Palin just named it her running mate for 2012. Azealia Banks is a walking rare insult generator. Lamau, he said illegals. Elon is definitely that guy who shows up to the Masonic orgy and pulls out a sharp number 2 Ticonderoga pencil and starts fucking himself in the radio edit. Oh, this sweaty $2 Frankenstein pork sack thinks his apartheid card bangs in white America. White America thinks you're a fool and a welfare queen. Hollywood hates you, bruh. Leave, please. We beg you. You want to be Ann Coulter so bad. Oh my god. Oh, Piers Morgan, you're a whiny sack of shit. Increasingly untenable for Buckingham Palace not to say what cancer King Charles III has got. Speculation is running riot all over the world. If, as I'm sure he does, Charles wants to help others, far better to be specific about his condition. Try hacking his phone. You might find out for yourself. Oh right, he was involved in that shit, wasn't he? Hey, why do you look like you're about to rob a bank with a baguette and an oversized money bag? Dude, he looks like if Jacksepticeye was drunk and sobered up and cleaned himself. Surely, I can't be the only one that doesn't find Matt Rife attractive, like whatsoever? Girl, same. You look like he took a reference picture of handsome Squidward in for his cosmetic surgeon. Name a game you're proud to have 100% completed. Yubi. Why don't you name a game you have completed at 100% before releasing it? From r/interesting as fuck, celebrity mugshots. I love how David Bowie looks like he was busted for looking too good. Meanwhile, Nick Nolte getting charged for wrongfully impersonating Roadkill. I need you to find the nearest Scrabble set and eat all the letters. Next, take the strongest laxative you can find. Then when you shout them out, inbox me what they say, because they will make more sense than anything that'll come out of your mouth. She's mid, I'm way hotter. You look like a middle-aged broke lady doing this as a last resort.
Suffocation, no breathing.
Shout out to Texas for banning Instagram filters. I now see how serious this threat is. You could launch a space shuttle with the amount of code it takes to make her look like a human. On a post about the most egregious use of the name of a movie during the movie. I was going to say every Steven Seagal film ever made, but that would be nitpicking like deciding which is the most egregious piece of corn in a pile of shit. One time in middle school, I dated a girl for 4 days, and when she broke up with me, she posted on Facebook, "Sometimes your knight in shining armor is really just a loser in tinfoil." And to this day, that is the sickest burn I've ever gotten. Oh, Motley Crue. Okay. Vince is one of those few people that looked healthier while they were still on drugs. Time has not been kind to your average classic rock guy. And trust me, you should have seen the photos of Axl Rose that he didn't want the public to see before he got himself better. Wah, quiet down, beta boy. This isn't Starbucks where you can order a soy latte with extra cream.
What? Did you call me a beta boy? Laughing my ass off. How old are you? I think you should go back to YouTube Kids, my guy. Also, it's a chilat with butterscotch, for your information. Shaking my head.
So this is Lyrical Lemonade. Never dealt with that. They both look like they want to play games on my phone. Hey, you got games on your phone, bruh? King Charles diagnosed with cancer, Buckingham Palace. Oh boy, it's on a speed run now. Finally inherited the throne and then he gets cancer. Could be worse, Andrew could somehow get the throne. King William's loading in slow motion. Lucky me, I'm the prize. Honey, you're the inflation prize. Thanksgiving cuisine is such a delightful symphony of flavor. Why does he tweet like the NPCs in Pokemon games? What? Unpopular opinion. Rude, apathetic people scream my parents didn't love me enough to me. Figuratively speaking, this is the impression I get whenever I come across one of these inconsiderate types of assholes that just go through the world not caring about the effects they have on others. They try to carry a cool, stoic demeanor. When I make eye contact with them for a split second, I feel like I see a kind of emptiness or overall lack of love in their life, which in my opinion was probably lacking in their formative years. Yes, this is speculation, but from what I understand, the formative years are the most crucial. You made this post with the front-facing camera on. Nerd. Looks like the kid from Polar Express.
Hey you, yeah you. Do you know what kind of train this is? Actually, it's a Baldwin 284 S3 class Berkshire-type steam locomotive.
We can now create life without the need for sperm or eggs. Imagine being born this way, then getting in a roast session in grade school. Tell me I know your artificial ass ain't talking! How you get made in a whole lab and still ugly? Bruh, his head is shaped like one of those deformed peanut M&Ms that you sometimes find in the bag. Yikes, that donut shop owner looks like a homeless Jimmy Fallon. OnlyFans girl promoting her stuff, this made me juggle. Ben Roger more than Policeman's Radio. Oh, you poor thing. It must suck being the little sister. Nah, what do you want? You look like the evil dude that wears orange in that one Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movie. My favorite hoodie ever. Fuck your safe space. This is the most my girlfriend is 16 outfit ever. Guys who use the dog filter on Snapchat moan when they wipe their ass. What do you have against the French? I cannot forgive them for allowing Belgium to exist. Fetid pile of swamp gulls. It's 2024 and why do you have that dump truck ass in a fucking plane? With that much silicone in her ass, she should be classified as an IED. You look like someone whose mom had to close her eyes and think about other babies during breastfeeding. Pro-Kremlin supporters are fuming after footage appears to show Ukrainian drones decimating an entire Russian armored column. Fuming, like the destroyed hulks of the convoy and the crewmates of the cruise. Amazing how much time and money the Kremlin wastes on propagandists, only for them to look foolish pointing out the obvious. Mobics are fodder, and Kremlin military leadership skills won't qualify them for a job in a USDA certified abattoir. Blackie Lawless looks like Amy Schumer trying to cosplay as Ozzy Osbourne. God, I can see it! Oh! Kid Rock makes music for dudes who are only allowed to see the kids on weekends, but don't. I illegally streamed this and still have buyer's remorse. I laughed harder when my dad died. Jesus. Just heard someone say you better act like your hairline and take a step back. And I don't know where I'll ever be able to use that line, but I will find a way. Dude, you look like you be in a YouTube ad about how to make money while posing in front of a Lamborghini.
But you know what I like a lot more than materialistic things? Knowledge.
Strange it happened to you on your first playthrough. I ended up starting now with usually picking up something or giving it to me, and my lockbox there, Go Hard, that has like 120 health and 120 mana, or the last time I got a ring early on with +3 mana generation a minute or a second, whatever. And I've been wearing it since beginning of the game, and I'm on level 40 and I'm still using it, but I'm not using all them 100 Emperor and 100 Sorcerer yet, but this isn't my first playthrough. It didn't happen to me until I could beat the end of the game to go to Mithros. Anyway, enjoy. I'm not sure what punctuation did to you, but you might consider getting on better terms with it. Jermaine, the wokey loser. Looked like Dobby if his wife left him. This one from Red Dead Redemption, a classic.
Look here, this Patty bastard stole our guns, tried to steal our horses. Law's clear on the matter.
I never stole nothing, sir. Never did, not in all my life. That French cunt is playing with the Welshman's tiny and ineffective mind.
Hush your mouth.
Pedro Pascal can be the most intimidating person in a movie, but IRL, it looks like he just got high on laundry detergent. Let's get a good look at that mug. You look like a VC's decomposing corpse. Oh, Jesus fuck. Sean Paul is in for a double whammy. Sean Paul, the only singer who sounds like a doctor's prescription. You don't understand a word, but you still take it. There are 3 types of English: American, British, and Sean Paul. Dude looks like the human form of hot dog water. The IRS only has 93,000 employees. If we band together, we can beat their ass. I'll enter the first 3. Don't touch my mama. Better tell my dukes to take the day off, otherwise I'ma fold her clothes with her still in them. Dog, this image is so grainy I could steam it and call it rice. Using AI to fix broken, damaged people. Oh, this guy is in trouble legally, is he? Turning a woman who would never speak to E.M. Miles Chung into also that. So this is apparently a bottle of alcohol? No drinking out the bottle. Pregnant women can't drink put of glass though. Can't drink put of glasses. Thanks for proving my point, Barry. The term fetal alcohol spectrum disorders refers to the wide range of physical, behavioral, and cognitive impairments that occur due to alcohol exposure before birth, known as prenatal alcohol exposure. These impairments may appear at any time during childhood and last a lifetime. What? You look like the guard in a castle keep that would doze off and let someone sneak by. Every single time I see your art, I want to puke. For public safety, please quit. Men, what is preventing you from dressing like this? I understand dryer settings. Why is bro rocking the 30 years skinny computer science balding teacher drip? I walked into the shop where this lad works. He was dancing away to the Bee Gees and never knew I was waiting to be served. He's a good lad. Sure, your ma stood on the scales and is said to be continued. Wind your neck in, son. I can't really elaborate, but this dude looks like how an Offspring song sounds. It's no way KFC thinks this shit looks appetizing. This shit looks like it's fried erasers. She dresses like she was shipwrecked with only the cargo of British flags. I'm 5'3". I'm not that short. No censorship because neither of us care, and it was just a friendly little fight. Neither of us got upset. I'm about to bite your ankles and steal your knees, bitch. You are the size of a cheese wheel. This comment about the dude who said dating Taylor Swift is gay because she's a middle-aged woman. It looks like he thinks it's gay to wash her butthole. UPS Pride Month. And how they get a month, but soldiers only get 2 minutes. They don't only have 2 minutes, you obtuse cabbage. I believe in one previous video, we had a post of all the days that celebrate the military in any way, shape, or form. Not just days, but hell, months too. My baby father can't touch me, and that's on his life. He can't even pay for this. He already nutted in you for free. You carried his seed without a ring or any type of commitment. He made you a mother instead of making you his wife. You're definitely in his price range and are now used goods. Have a good day. You know who else likes rare insults? If the gorillas did a video in this style of Take On Me, it would look like this close-up. Wow, sounds like a lot of people are into diversity and inclusivity of opinions. How woke of you. When it's denying people their humanity, then yeah, fuck off with your wet suck of an opinion. If I had a dime for every time someone told me to stop caring about optimizations, this and your post history reads like a college freshman who just discovered G. Perhaps you should try optimize the amount of grass you touch. My mind races as to what this could actually be. Cocaine-based Alfredo sauce with gator meat pepperoni and crumbled methamphetamine. Icy hot dripping sauce on the side for the retirees. I think dildo is a perfectly acceptable insult. Like, I call you a dick, but you're not real enough. Bro looks like he carries his own block of cheese. Bro got a 3rd-degree burn and thought he finally graduated. Woman shot man 17 times by miracle, no shot hit the target. Oh, by the way, this is all fake. The woman looks like she's trying to watch her singular brain cell bounce around in her skull. Is it me, or does Fat Elvis looks like a cool version of Kevin James? It looks like Minecraft Steve, Bakugo, and a droid gangbang and then the kids inbred, and that's what came out. This book has so many run-on sentences, glaring plot holes, and sloppy grammatical errors that I initially believed T. Marie Vandelli to be terminally ill 7th grader whose make-a-wish was to publish a novel. Almost poetic in his own way. Dance like nobody's washing, and responds to a Holocaust denial meme. Okay, so now we know who got their math test back face down. Oh, damn, that's a good one. Bloodborne. I would personally suck off a Sony executive drive for a remake. Hell, my pussy is open for 60 FPS patch. You are massively overvaluating your holes. Oh, so Donald Trump? You know how dogs have human eyes? Well, you have human eyes too, but like one's dogs have. R/Australian. Typical hypocrite behavior. The average Australian shouldn't get more properties because more for me, not for thee. The hypocrisy is unfathomable. Damn, she has 15 homes but still has to wear a rubbish bag. Times are tough. Oh, Jesus. I never thought I'd see Marjorie Taylor Greene without the makeup. Jesus. Never seen a ghoul before? Smooth skin? She looks like a bag of smashed assholes with the good ones pulled out. Dude, what is with his neck? Food takes 2 to 3 business days to reach that stomach. Jesus. On a post about Benny Shapiro and Tom McDonald's new song, Ben looks like he just got caught looking up his sister's skirt by his mom. That'll be the second least embarrassing thing that he's done in his career. The Ramones would have tilted the fuck out of some fields in the 1300s. Kanye. I used to think years ago he was crazy like a fox. Now I think he's legitimately just crazy. He's either on too many drugs or not enough. I'm not sure which. Oh, Jacqueline Kennedy, JFK's widow. I bet she could bite through a brick like it's a Kit Kat.
Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
Hating men isn't a funny, quirky, cute personality trait. Well, neither is the pick-me energy radiating off of you. You can't be calling other women pick-me's with that OnlyFans link in your bio. You literally require the validation of horny men to feed your family. Of one. They both look like mice enjoying their last hours as humans before the spell wore off. Why is this so specific? The 5th of September 2007. And the country they love to criticize? Of course they can criticize, you jingoistic cumwad. It's called freedom of speech. Where the fuck?
They never contributed a fucking thing to the country they love to criticize.
Praying for the people of England. Wait, what happened there? They live there. Very valid point. Hi, I'm 16 male and I've struggled with getting girls sometimes. Any tips to help me improve? You don't look real. You look like a fucked up AI image. What on God's green earth is that Barnett? Yeah, just short back and Saxton war helmet please, mate. On a video on celebrities opting for plastic surgery. Blows my mind how people are so scared of looking old that they prefer to look like a half-melted action figure. What's new? You can now pin messages in groups for all current members. Stop fucking updating! It's horrible! It's like Smeagol and Jabba the Hutt have a love child which is hated by everyone because it wasn't supposed to fucking exist. My only talent is breathing. I said this to my mom and she's just said, you have asthma, moron. Name a more punchable face. Man, he looked like he would rap on a track with Tom McDonald. My sister talking about hell of a boss. I'm extremely tempted to redesign Asmodeus to where he doesn't look like a Crayola box. Applebee's 2 for $20 is not a date, but you sleep on a slice of bread. Remembering a couple years ago when I reminded my dad that I was queer and he asked me if I had a girlfriend. I said no, and he said, so you're just LGBT in theory. I came out when I was 18. I'm 21 now. My grandma asked if I had a girlfriend. I said no. The so-called Christian woman said, you should have stayed in the closet. That's embarrassing. Cam fucking went for your throat. I got drunk and made a tier list of every active tank-like platform I could think of. How'd I do? Made jackals scatter your bones. Jesus fuck, that's a threat. Babe, wake up. New way to describe Tom McDonald just dropped. Do you see my sweatshirt? It says, I don't care if I offend you. And I don't, by the way. Care if I offend you, I mean. I really don't. People say I'm pretty edgy, and I just don't care. That's why I had this sweatshirt made, to loudly proclaim how little I care. About offending you, that is. Are you offended? Not that I care or anything. Well, that'd be crazy. Can you imagine? Caring like that? I can't. But are you, though? Offended? I don't really need to know. It's not important. But you can tell me, though, if you are. Tom McDonald looks like the CW made a Vikings ripoff and it ran through a dryer full of cigarette butts. Which celebrity is on the cusp of too much plastic surgery? I say Simon Cowell. I think he's well over it. Looks like a badly drawn line from the 1500s. Prince Harry roaming about William. This is what 1,000 years of history means, unless you are too thick to learn it. Must really burn to be merely a prince after having grandmother as a queen, dad as a king, and stepmother as a queen, and brother as next in line to be king, sister-in-law next in line, nephew second, nephew number 2 in line to be king, and Princess Charlotte being the spare. Issues galore. I still think it's hilarious that a born prince has zero fucking clue what whatever the fuck this word is means. Ginger probably thinks it's furniture for monkeys. Who the fuck this bitch? She looks like an off-brand Bella Porsche. Who? God, I just turned 35. I'm already showing signs that I'm way too old for this shit. I'm Muslim and even I know when Iraq is absolutely fucked. That shit looks like it was shoved in one of them Hot Pocket sleeping bags and microwaved on Zap Me Daddy for 8 minutes. The Zap Me Daddy I was not prepared. If you put their brains in birds, they fly fucking backwards. What is with her face? Well, to be fair, she was born British. Oh my god, you look like the first half of a commercial for antidepressants. Well, sometimes SNL has some crowning achievements here and there. Hope Swifties are biking to their jobs that don't pay them nearly enough so Taylor can continue to rapidly pollute the earth and release the same song 10 times on vinyl. Whoa, Christ almighty. Bro is zooming in more than the iPhone 15. You know, I've always found you immensely physically attractive. But with your disability, it's like you're only half a man to me. I don't know if it sounds rude. Bro, you weigh almost 250 pounds like you're actually 2.5 women to me. I don't know, it sounds rude. You're the best fucking... Damn, bro, look at your forehead. You have movies for dreams. I love America, but sometimes as a Canadian, it feels like we live in the apartment above a meth lab. What the hell? Okay, but why does he look like he's giving free tattoos in a halfway house? Hey babe, my small intestine is itching, can you reach it? Who is this Tristan Tate? Well, imagine if God condensed as much fuckboy energy as possible into a single man, added a healthy dash of insecurity and just a splash of gay. Then imagine if God got bored and kind of copied that recipe with less effort and gave the first guy a brother. And that is how you get a Tristan Tate. Oh, my man Gus looking like a microwaved Leonardo DiCaprio. In Brazil, the ball Yuakari is rather rudely known as the O Macau Inglés, the English monkey, and rightfully so.
Did you know that?
The 13 stripes on the American flag signify African Americans' percentage of the population. The 50 stars symbolize the percentage of violent crimes that they are responsible for.
Now you know.
Yeah, the 13 refers to the amount of toes that this person has, and the 50 refers to the percentage of DNA his mother and father share. Okay, now that's a good thing to end this on. Sweetie, if you're going to be two-faced, at least make one of them pretty. Marilyn Monroe.